Hi guys, it's Castro72 and I'm here again for Nintendo Nation Throwback Thursday. Today I have a Super Nintendo game called Battletoads and Battlemaniacs. Now this game is a game that was made in 1993. It's a platform beat 'em up developed by Rare and published by Tradewest for the Super Nintendo. The game was released in North America in June 1993, in Europe in October 1993, and on Japan January 7th, 1994. It was also ported to the Sega Master System and released exclusively in Brazil. This was released around the same time as Battletoads and Double Dragon. Battletoads and Battlemaniacs is an installment in the Battletoads series. The game follows two Battletoads, Rash and Pimple, on a quest to stop Silas Volkmar and the Dark Queen from ruling over the world. Many of its levels are enhanced or remixed versions of levels from the original Battletoads, featuring similar mechanics and gameplay styles. Battletoads and Battlemaniacs received mostly positive response from critics, receiving an aggregate score of 78% from Game Rankings. The game was praised for its varied gameplay and music, but criticized for its lack of originality and high difficulty. Basically, I've never been the biggest fan of Battletoads. I know that a lot of people like this series. I never owned any of these games until I became a retro collector. I have Battletoads on the regular Nintendo, and I have Battletoads on Sega Genesis, and I have this game on the Super Nintendo, Battletoads and Battlemaniacs. And I also have Battletoads Double Dragon on Super Nintendo too, so I guess that's another Battletoads game. But honestly, I prefer Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles if I have to play any of these games. I mean, this is a decent game. Rare knows its stuff. And you can see like how they put a lot of attention to detail. Like here I am beating up this skeleton warrior guy, and the skull pops up, and it's like flying around. And of course, there's those animations where my fists turn to a giant sledgehammer and knock him away. It's not a bad game. It's a beat 'em up that I think is somewhat hard, but not as hard as the original Nintendo game. That one was really hard. Oh, here I am. I don't know. I had trouble like moving away from that falling platform. And here for some reason I remember deep in my brain that I'm supposed to run across this bridge. It gets dissolved by the lava flames. Oh, here I go falling back in there, and that's the end of my guys. I guess I was playing Pimple. Anyway, there you have it. Battletoads and Battlemaniacs. Another gem by Rare. I hear this game is actually well sought after. And I don't know how much it goes for on eBay, but probably not as high as the Battletoads on the regular Nintendo. Anyway, thanks for watching, and keep on gaming.